Okay, so I decided to make what's essentially a modern deck. Legacy. It's essentially, I think every card is legal in modern except like Serenity in the sideboard. Maybe I should cut Serenity just for the sake of, I guess, Yorion. Um, so your main idea is to have, yeah, it's a very fair deck. Someone doesn't taxes, except you're casting your stuff. You're not using Ether Vial. We have our Martyr of Sands, which you sacrifice it and reveal white cards and you gain 3 times X, so you can gain a ton of life. And we also have these Abiding Graces. So at your end step, you can return a card with one or less, or mana by one from the graveyard. So we can get back Thraben Inspector, get a clue, draw a card, chump with it, and keep doing that. We can get back Martyr of Sands, you can get back Kami of the False Hope. Prevent all combat damage that we dealt to you this turn, so you sack it on their turn, then bring it back to their turn for like a way to fog your damage. One Giant Killer. These can all, one Mother of Runes, they can all be tutored with our Ranger Captain. Then we have just Skyclave Apparition, Teferi, Verdict, the One Ring, and then Solitudes, one Elish Norn, means 2 Sun Titans and 2 Approach of the Second Suns. Sun Titan is whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, return a permanent 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. So you can get back Wastelands, you get back Teferi, Skyclave, any of these. Then we have Approach of the Second Sun, which is just another alt win con. Or if you cast it twice, you win the game. After the first time, you gain 7 and shuffle it, or put 7 down. Sideboard is exclusively anti-combo cards. Okay, first opponent, Taka. They are on Beanstalk Control, which is probably one of the decks we don't mind facing. If it's like the standard one I've played. Looks pretty basic. I'm just going to keep this. This deck is pretty light on threats. Their Beanstalks can be annoying. We have an answer to Beanstalk. We can't get wasted out of the game. We can't get dazed, really. Would love to get like a Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin to take out their land and allow us to get a land would be pretty. Oh, they are on a deck that we absolutely cannot beat. I guess that's not true. Ranger Captain is actually kind of insane, right? The Ranger Captain's actually bad. So we'll get a. I guess we can just get Kami of the False Hope now. With the goal of getting the. I guess prevent Kami. It doesn't stop Emrakul, but it stops all the other creatures that they have. They currently only have 4 mana. Cool. Another land, not ideal. Right here. Wasteland's pretty great. Okay. I should have played this. Damn. Next turn, they are stuck on land. It looks like kind of insane. Take care of one of these lands. See if they run any basics. We actually do run it. They don't, and we run it to Fairy, which could just win the game as well. Okay. Still giving it the old college try. And Teferi should just win the game on the spot. Speak of the devil, huh? I could have bounced a this here just to get another clue. So got the dub there versus Mississippi River, kind of cool. So we just have just the world to bring in. Draneth Magistrate, because they are not cascading from their land. Edges from Canonist stops it. Lavinia stops it because they're not casting it. Mindbreak Trap is the worst of them, and so is Deafening Silence, but I feel like you probably want something. Martyr of Sands, I don't think we'll be gaining life this game. I don't think we're gonna. Though this is a lock-ish, so maybe we want it. Probably better than like a Verdict. Approach. Like how are we actually winning the game here? So the Abiding Graces might be okay. I guess Skyclave can't hit anything at all in their deck. So we can do something like this, I guess. Luckily, this is not like a turn one deck. They do need the best case scenario for them is if they side into Throes of Chaos, they'll have a turn two, and we have the nut cards. We just have to hope that we can make it to turn. I guess Deafening Silence off the top or Wasteland are the best draws. Okay, not quite. Yeah, so they're doing this. Let's see what they can whiff here. I've whiffed 1,000 times with this deck. And they hit a Throes of Chaos to do it again. So they had the only way to do it on turn two, which is they hit a creative technique. If they let us cast it, we can hit something that just wins right away. A Draneth Magistrate would win the game instantly. A Solitude, which unfortunately can't hit anything. That was really bad of them. We actually had like 10% of our deck would just win the game instantly. Like a Teferi wins the game that they know about already. There's an Atali, which lets them cast a Maelstrom Wanderer for free and a Ranger Captain for free. So we are good to go now. Yeah, so that's really the only way you can lose. We did get to hide the cards we brought in, so we're just gonna run it back and hopefully, get a turn two now. Like that's literally the only way they can win is the Violent Outburst. Like they need to hit the four of in the end, so very possible. So they should have no way to win on turn one. We have a lot of game-ending cards, so let's just try to have a hand like last time. This hand, like, if I draw one land, it wins the game. Deafening Silence is decent. I'm gonna keep right. This is what enters the battlefield. You can search. So we just have to draw one land. And it does have a hate piece for turn one. We're gonna try to because if we draw one land, we win the game. If we don't draw any lands, we probably lose. They could have Beseech, I guess, but we have two of them. I'm gonna keep because even if we brick, we could play a second one, I guess. I don't love this, so I really wish we had one of the other hate cards. But any land wins the game essentially, with being able to go Deafening Silence into Ambitious into Teferi. This feels like it's going to be a Beseiju. Okay. Beseejuing us here to give us a land would be pretty nice. So we can actually go farmhand, deafening silence. Following turn, get a ring down. Ancient Tomb, okay. Your turn. Solitude is nice. So we currently have 5. How many do you need? 7, I think. 7 or more. At the beginning of your upkeep, pretty insane. Draw a couple cards here. This is the combo, right? At the beginning of your end step, return 1 or less. Okay, so we get to attack here. Pop this. Feeling 1, 2, 3, done. Play Abiding Grace. Oops, I forgot to activate my Teferi. I was so excited being able to do this. Big mistake. Could have had this on 4. Okay, that feels real good. Draw cards. The Raven Expector. Very back. I missed gaining some life there. The ring with Martyr is kind of fucking insane, isn't it? We're just at there. This could have a million counters on it, and it just doesn't matter. So I want to gain more life here. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 1 damage might matter because they have 2 Ancient Tombs. Well, there's really nothing that they can play that's worth it. Please be a fair deck. Oh, does not look like a fair deck. Does not look like a fair deck. Repeat. 2 combo decks in a row, huh? Alright. You got me, OP. They have the Beseech, okay. What storm? 1, 2, 3, 4. If this is a black, I guess if this is a non-land, they can win this turn. We don't have like Leyline of the Void, unfortunately. We do have the Deafening Silence. We again, the sideboard's all anti-combo, so we expect to lose a lot of these game ones, and just have the post-board cards carry us. They end up going a Song of Creation, so we can draw something. We don't have like Spirit of Labyrinth. We need like Skyclave Apparition. Or the Teferi to bounce it would not be the worst thing ever. That doesn't do anything. So we really just need them to draw lands the rest of the game. No big deal. Alright, that's a start. Let's go Skyclave Apparition. Okay. That's not the worst. That's not the worst. You know, they're their worst draws. It'll cost them their pedal to get it down. Allow us to draw to the Skyclave. Hopefully they didn't draw a zero drop. Well, I guess if they draw a zero drop, it's really not the worst. Still, you know, they would have to discard their hand in a turn. I mean, they have to discard it anyway, so I guess I wish it was uncastable. They draw 0/0. Okay, luckily no Metalcraft, but still looking bad for us now. All right, so they had to discard. Love to see it. Um, so we're just gonna dump all the power on the board, get some lands out of our deck. Land, land, please, land, please. If there's no god, let me draw. Let them only draw lands. Damn it! Come on. It's like impossible for them to miss, right? It's like it's an impossible thing to happen. Yeah. All right. We had that false. If this was the Skyclave, you know, we win the game, which is kind of crazy. You get my swords to plowshares, friend. Yeah, so we'll bring in the same cards: Ether Sword, Dranis, Deafening Silence, Lavinia, Mindbreak Traps. Except I'd also bring in Fairy Macabres, so a little bit different. Oh yeah, I complained to Watts the MTGO about my one player point. I asked them to take this away or give me one more. Because I could just get rid of this out of my fucking thing. How has this person not won the game yet? Did they cut? I hope they just like check themselves. So, all right, so we just bring in. Let's just drag it all over here. Martyr of Sands gaining life is not a giant killer. Mother of Runes. Mother of Runes, I guess, is like verdicts for sure. The Swords of Plowshares, sure. Maybe I should leave. Am I ever winning with approach, or is it just going to be like the creature beatdown like the last game? I think it's going to be the creature beat. This is not the worst. Elish Norn is probably worse than the rune. So let's. Yeah, Zan's phenomenal. Bottom the Solitude here. Mario's playing goblins. Fucking boring. Yo, imagine playing that when you could be playing this. Because it's just crazy. It's a crazy thing. Imagine playing goblins when you could register Area of the Sky Ruin. They have like Chain of Vapor into a kill. They don't. Cool. Didn't play any artifacts or anything out. Solitude's like the last card we wanted. That's like that extra card in the deck that like nothing's worse than. This ambitious farmhand has been pretty sweet. Would love to draw another sideboard card though. Like another sideboard card would just be, you know, chef's fucking kiss. Linnea, Aether's from Canonist. Granite Magistrate's fine. Island's a card, I guess. Oh well. Technically, I can hardcast a Mindbreak Trap if they go to remove this, so I won't be putting Uran in the hand this turn. If they go to like decay this, I'm just gonna cast a Mindbreak Trap. That's their removal spell. So let's go for a Wasteland here. Oh, fucking baby. Definitely just run. Mm-hmm. It's just bounce, right? Bounce turn. They have 8 cards in hand. Love to see that. Nice. Should have played them out. 100% just gonna hard cast the trap on the Katine. Remember, you do not have to have them caster. Yeah, they were gonna do it like in combat, and I would just bounce it. You know, I would just replay it if they bounce. Pass here. Now we're in F6 mode. Now we can get like Urion in hand. Okay. Won the post board game on the play, which sort of wanted to do with this build. On the draw, again, it's going to be really. We're going to have to get a little lucky here. I'd love for them to mold a 4. That would be kind of cool of them. I think the sideboarding, there's really not much else to do. So we'll just rock and roll. Like 2 Mindbreak Traps, Silence, Lavinia, Canonist, 2 lands, something like that would be cool. Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to pitch it. Like 2 essentially dead cards, 1 sideboard card. Love them mulling. This again is just, I think it's Lavinia, and also we don't have a guaranteed second weight source. I'm really not a fan of this at all, but I don't want to mold like 3, just trying to find a 2 of. Yeah, because they have the Thoughtseize anyway. So we just rip Deafening Silence off the top. Oh, what with the? But again, it's. Oh, let me look. Did I have Eagles with the Lavinia hand? Then yeah. If I had an Eagles with the Field of Ruin Plains hand, then there's a chance I should have. So, I mean, like again, you're gonna be Thoughtseize. Like the best mulligan is just finding 2. Hopefully they don't have a land drop. They have a land drop, obviously. Thoughtseize again. I'm gonna say okay here because these both get a next land. They took Teferi, makes sense. go ahead and get another Tundra here. Try to find, like, we have so many insane draws at 2 mana here. A lot of good draws. Yeah, then there's a chance I should have kept that one. First double thought sees, like, it wouldn't have worked, but yeah, probably made sense too. So we're looking for a. So we have 2 Deafening Silence, 2 Lavinia, 2 Eternal Quanist. That's 6. Drowned Magistrates 8. Memory Traps 10. I have like 10-ish cards we would like to draw, so that's not great. That's not one of the ones we wanted. Not one of the ones we want. I do love this deck. Like, again, I think we're gonna lose, but like versus fair decks, everything just replaces itself in this deck, which is just get locked, please. Everything replaces itself in the deck, and it just feels like you just have so many cards. I really wanted to face like Beans and Delver just to see how this lined up. We ran into 2, very rough combo decks. So they don't know about the Eagles. They are landlocked. Here's our chance to shine, baby. Technically not nothing, right? Technically not nothing. Basically nothing, but technically not. Worst of the sideboard cards we brought in. Last card's LADB is fucking rough, man. Let's fucking go! Fairy Macabre's the best driver! So, I want to make sure I don't fuck this up. I take Beseech. It has to be just Beseech and LED, right? I think it's Beseech and LED. Wow. British. Then they could double thought seize me, which is annoying. But they have 1 card. They go to fucking 11. It has to be Beseech and LED. All right, Beseech is a lock. Nothing else makes sense. It has to be LED. So. Your turn. Lavinia, baby. Lavinia, let's go. Canonist. Magistrate. Biden Grace doesn't get anything back, unfortunately, but it does gain 1 life a turn, which is kind of funny. Does make Storm a little bit harder. How about the 1 ring, huh? We do run 4 1 rings. Or we could draw Island. Almost like a 1 ring. Every 2 turns we go up a storm count. This is like the slowest burn ever, isn't it? Ah! Oh my god! We're please let me draw 1 land. Please let me just draw 1 fucking land. Can we do it? Can we do it? Can we get a fucking Sun Titan? Sun Titan for Granite Magistrate, I guess. Well, this is kind of funny. Each turn it increases like 1 storm count they'll need. I know. It's just like, come on, let's fucking get it. Let's fucking go! Does it matter what I get here? Let's be honest, does it matter at all? Alright, so we did it once in fucking verse Storm of all decks. Uh, this stops. I guess Drenith Magistrate's better. Drenith Magistrate and Teferi stop the same things, right? I guess this stops like Past in Flames. I guess this draws a card, which might matter. Yeah. Well, Drenith Magistrate stops that as well because they can't cast it from exile. Let's fucking go. We're 2-0 versus 2 combo decks. Let's fucking go. Um, yeah, this is obviously a keep. Is it? Wow, what a Delver nerd running a basic. I'm actually gonna lead Caracas because I kind of want. If I don't want my Tundra to get wastelanded because I want to search a Tundra with this. Wow, we have an aggro Delver player, ladies and gentlemen. We have an aggro Delver player who is turn 2 upkeep brainstorming, revealing a lightning bolt. Are they gonna wasteland me? Better now than never. If they miss a land drop, that's like the fucking dream. But Delver players always wasteland main phase 2 for some reason. Fucking always. Fucking Delver players. always, always main phase 2. It's just what they do. Like I was gonna play your fucking Delver main 1, believe me. Alright. We are out of lands. This is not a good spot to be in. As easy this seems like a dream matchup with 3 Skyclave, 3 Martyrs to gain life, 4 Plows, 4 Solitudes. If you literally don't draw lands and you draw a 6-drop instead, in your 30 land deck, then you're gonna die, I guess. Just gonna go for the Bolt Skis. Seeking the Beast. Okay, nice days, opponent. If they what's happening? That's kind of weird that they played a land. Played a land without pondering. Oh, they're just gonna go this into ponder, which means that they're gonna ponder into fucking and they're gonna ponder into a wasteland. I was gonna say I obviously have that's why I run 4 verdicts, but we all know what's gonna happen, right? Gonna find like the wasteland. I'm dead if I don't draw land. They have bolt. It's bauble deck. I can't stand Mishra's bauble. I think it's the stupidest fucking card. Alright. Come on, deck. How about a land, please? There are so many. So 100% just playing this into days. Have really have a choice in the matter. They have 2 days and 15 cards. Obviously, like what are we doing here? They get the file for comp if they didn't have that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm at 1 right now. It's not a good spot to be in. Yeah, I'm at 1. I have to draw like exactly basic planes. I love the. It's so funny. Like declare attacks, no blocks, lightning bolt you. Okay, yeah. Like, why are you slow rolling? All right, all right. That should be a very easy match. I think we got pretty unlucky in our what is it? 29 land, 4 eagles. So, pretty absurd. Pretty absurd. I don't think we're gonna sideboard anything for Stelver. I think we just. I mean, like, Kami the False Host stops the combat step. 4 plows, 4 solitudes. Thraben's Trump. Thraben's Chump requesting like. I'm gonna just say that that's like a pretty bad luck making up for us winning those games we shouldn't have, and we'll just let's run it back. Yeah, sure. I mean, we do need to draw. The only good side, the only upside of this hand is we do have ambitious farmhand. If that gets dazed and they wasteland or demolition field, and we don't draw land, we'll be in trouble. Opponent kept a really bad hand. Awesome. They're reading the card now, which is totally fine. They're brainstorming in response. That a screenshot. Want to? Not sure if they want this to resolve. Let's go, baby. All right, now we're hitting our land drops. This should be fucking. See what they're gonna do here with 2 mana. No Merc died. Heal. Got it, opponent. Back here. I think we're just gonna run to Ferry. I think we're gonna run Abiding Grace into. If this doesn't get countered, this is pretty big. Yeah, okay, they it's literally you lose your Delver license if you don't have a daze. They just fucking kick you out. And of course they flip even though they didn't do the bubble trick on themselves. We're gonna get an island to guarantee that we can't. They have double days. They have force of will. Okay. I do think we're supposed to attack here. So they don't have days in hand. We know that is a fact. They would have dazed this. They forced the Tef. And they're yeah, that's why we attack. They're very aggressive. They're upkeep brainstorming. Hopefully they do not flip a daze or they flip a bolt. Okay, that which is neither a daze nor a force of will. Elish Norn, which unfortunately won't really do too much for us. They may have brainstormed into the force or like, if they brainstorm I can brainstorm into it. There's really not much we can do. They have the bolt. So I mean we're essentially dead if they have a counterspell plus the bolt. They brainstormed into force blue card and bolt. Just that's you can't beat good Delver players. You know what I mean? You just can't beat good Delver players. You just can't do it. Can't beat the Delver players that paid their tax. Let's see, did they top deck another lightning bolt? Told you, you can't beat a Delver player who's just it just can't. It's just doesn't can't happen. They brainstorm into force, blue card bolt, and then top deck another bolt for lethal. So just don't ever try to beat a Delver player who's running hot. Or honestly, maybe I'm hoping for combo decks, I don't know, with 2-0 versus combo 0-1 versus fair, so up. Alright. Got a skill player. Outplayed by our opponent there. This has been like the fastest league ever. Actually, just the fastest league. You like Elish Norn slow. I mean, the false hope still just dies. Like Archon just fucks up. Mother doesn't really matter. Approaches, not Feast Bean once, which is sort of why I had the approaches in the deck. And it could just be cutting in. You want maybe you want mind break traps? I could actually buy that. My oh my god, it's so funny. Hold on, I want to see something. I want to see if I can. Don't filter out profanity. My opponent. Do my opponent. Oh, this might be. You registered Thraven Inspector. Stop drooling on your keyboard. Ah. After they. It's so funny. My god. People are so fucking. Yes. One more card to come out. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh, Skyclave Aberration, I probably should have cut. It's okay. Six. Very macabre. Let's go. All right. So we'll drop Solitude and Field of Ruin. Solitude and Field of Ruin. Definitely sounds is nice because they can't like unmask plus entomb on my turn, then reanimate on their turn. I guess they can't if they have grief, you know. Super good. So probably need to keep the ring. Need to keep something to do. Oh, they're gonna cast a show and tell. God tier gamers. Cool. Playing out some lands here. Oh, they are going for an entomb though. No show and tell. Love it. Nice Atraxa. Have Exhume, please. So you die to a Fairy Macabre would just be Chef's Kiss. Member Trap, not quite what we're in the market for. Guess we could put Fury on the hand. This does give them something to Thoughtseize and Reanimate. It would be a slower clock that I can Caracas and just they get no value essentially. Mindbreak Trap and Deafening Silence kind of a nombo. Hey Ricky Mara, how are you? Like they just have to take a ring here. If I tap take a land, they lose. Okay, just being insane. Wow, just please punish them. Never. These players never get punished. Like auto lose to this. Just don't. They don't care. Going to reanimate my Urion. Okay. Opponent, you will not believe what I drew for turn. I mean, I can still die in like a turn. Like I'm just not drawing lands, so. Ranger Captain is not the word. It just thins my deck at least. We're just gonna get a I'm actually gonna get a Thraben. They mock Thraben Inspector. We're gonna get Thraben Inspector in the mix here. He mocked me for playing Thraben Inspector, so if I get to kill him, he'll kill my opponent with Thraben Inspector. It's gonna be like a fucking dream. Well, obviously, I'm just playing the ring now. Wait till their upkeep just in case they do have like a Bowmaster or something. They top deck the show and tell, or is this a looting? Tell me you're playing a grief while I have a fucking ring at a ring trigger. Nice grief. Nice grief opponent. Ah, nice reanimate deck. One, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can hit him for 8. All right, I got the game. I got a game win. I got a game win. Where is it? You registered Thraben Inspector. Stop drawing on your keyboard. You're 2-2, right? Did you just lose the Thraben Inspector? So funny. Um. Ah, this is so fucking gross. I'm gonna have to keep it, I think, on the draw. Have to keep it. Mulling the 4. Hopefully they just go for the Dark Writ. Turn 1. Mulliganing the 3. Ah! Love to see it. Though this is pretty bad now. These Skyclaves are bad. I meant to take them out. I meant to bring in Lavinia. Or I brought in Lavinia. What could I bring in instead? Biding Grace or something? Or Biding Grace Kami? They 100% have they 100% mulligan to land, Entomb, Reanimate. No doubt in my mind. Yeah, so maybe I guess I'm supposed to mull this. Am I supposed to mull to a 2 of? I'm probably supposed to mull to a 2 of versus a skill intensive player like this. Okay. That's 2 spells cast this turn. Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to just mold a Fairy Macabre. Well, at that point, like, I don't know. They mold to 6. I don't know if they're gonna mold to. Like, I'm worried about the turn 1 win, you know, and obviously they get another Grizzlebrand, and they'd play around Mindbreak Trap, so they're playing very well. Know all the tricks. play exactly 2 spells. Super smart. They are a Reanimator player, so you have to give them credit. Yeah, so now I just go for the Solitude on this. Just because it shuts off Exhumes. Let me just 6. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, if I had four Macabres or, like, ley lines, I would have mulled to, like, very, very aggressively, but I just can't mull to a 2 of. Just can't do it. Smart player. Double Entomb and 15 cards. Makes a lot of sense. You're animating an Archon of Cruelty. Okay. That's not what we needed, huh? Yeah, we had an outs there. We just draw. Honestly, if we just draw like Swords of Plowshares, we're not. Or Teferi. Teferi would have been a pretty insane draw. Opponent has another Grief. And good play, good play. Yeah, we need them not to have like anything at all. We're dead here. I guess if they have land, and I top deck Teferi. No, but of course they have Animate Dead. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, they have Exhume. Okay. So still live now to the Teferi or a Plow. Nope. Or combo decks, right? Fuck. No, the one basic island looking bad here. I don't think I've ever beaten Monkeys Can't Grab. Ever. I'm pretty sure I don't ever have beaten that. They just sit and grind Doomsday, and I simply don't have the patience. So God bless them. Ready for they always have the turn 2 with protection. Well, Mishra's Bauble. Well, I regret mulling. They learn a different deck, or is this just some sort of Beseech version? Oh, Underground Save probably still. Yep. I beat 2 combo decks and then lost to Delver and Reanimator. I lost the 2 like I beat Mississippi River and I beat Beseech. So and that's hold on, let me see if they had the protection. Force. Days. Days. Yeah, they had days also. They're just too fucking good, yo. They're literally just too fucking good. There's god tier gamers. Hey, Wasteland maybe? This shouldn't matter at all. Alright, Wasteland, one-time dealer. Just dead. Damn, actually I think we could have won if we had drawn a land, but somehow 2 lands in 9 cards. Pretty unfortunate. 2 lands and 9 cards. But do it. Elish Norn wins. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll ever get to Elish. It says in the top right, Gangstar and Total. Move the main 2. I guess playing around like a Bowmaster maybe or something. I don't want to hide those. Oh, I left Verdict in the deck? Damn. I have so much to take out. I guess I should have obviously cut Verdict over like Approach and just had ways to win. They did fetch away 1 card from the Brainstorm. And here we are. Well, this was a very fast league. Hour and 10 minutes, pretty great. Started 2-0, got our hopes way high, and then crashed this right back down there. Oh my god, if this was Field of Ruin, it would force them to shuffle. Yeah, I need to do 1 more damage. Solitude. Yeah, literally, I just needed this to be like a Field of Ruin. Instead, I ran 4. I specifically ran 4 fields and 4 Field of Ruin and 2 demolition fields for that reason. But they're just god tier gamers. I don't think I've ever beaten them. They always just have it. So.